My name is Alyssa Navarro. I am 23 years old and I decided to direct Music Unlimited because I spent a year teaching elementary school and that really wasn't my specialty, and I was really dying to work with high schoolers because high school voices can do a lot more than elementary school voices. In my younger years, I did a lot of singing things. I did like summer theater camps. I always did chorus. I really think I started to know that I want to be a music teacher when I was in middle school, and I had Kevin Coyne because he did a lot of fun music, like pop music, and that's what I get to do now at the high school. What we did this morning was we like stop, go, and I didn't let them keep going until everyone was performing.
My name is Tom Sincata. I'm 24 years old and I am the Assistant Director of Music Unlimited. It is definitely challenging to be a new director in a new program with kids that have known how things are supposed to be done. This group compared to when I was in the group is a lot different.
My experience in the group was very competitive and it was very performance-based.
The group was a little bit more competitive back then.
I loved it. I was obsessed with show choir, probably not in a healthy way.
We really cared about winning a lot, which is something that I look back on and maybe wouldn't have liked so much.
And I realized once I graduated at the end of the day, I didn't remember what medal we got. Well, I remember, but I don't care what medal we got or what place we got. I remember the bus ride there. I remember getting ready with my friends. I remember, the things we learned about each other on this 4-year journey together. I hope that within the group it's not too competitive, and I also hope that against other groups it's not too competitive, because once you leave high school, if you choose to whatever you choose to pursue, it's not about winning. There is no medal at the end of the day if you do your job well. And I think that if I don't teach the kids that you shouldn't judge yourself by a medal, it'll help them in life.
I didn't really know about show choir. I'd seen them perform before, but right after the musical I was in last year, Ms. Navarro emailed my mom, telling her that I should do show choir.
I got this many kids probably by stalking them a lot ever since like 7th grade. I went to all the musicals, I went to all the choral shows in the middle schools. I collected Regal Players programs. I went to the cafeteria to talk to them. I sent them letters home. I sent them emails home. Then I found them in the hallway and called them down to room 107. And then when they still said no, eventually all their friends joined and then they came.
The day when we got to, try out high school, Ms. Navarro came up to me and said, "You should definitely join show choir because your coach said you're a good singer and dancer."
It was interesting how a lot of people originally said no, and then once one of their friends joined, they were here.
Well, my junior year actually was during my math class. 2 of my classmates, it was kind of nagging, I guess, but they convinced me to check it out. And the first practice, I loved it. I was in.
When I was 5, my grandma took me to, the Waltham High Festival for the show choirs and stuff. And there were these really pretty girls in pink dresses, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that when I was older.
It was a combination of people kind of wanting me to go. A bunch of my friends were in it, and my church. I sing in a choir there, and the choir experience really made me happy and made me feel like a family. I wanted to get that more in school, so I went out and searched and found show choir.
Now I feel like the group is really, there's a lot of freshmen in it, and a lot of them don't have very much experience doing show choir, which is great because we can sort of mold them to be really great performers, and hopefully throughout their years in the program they'll have a really good understanding of music and how to be a good person and how to have fun doing it.
This year The group's a lot larger. There's a lot more new people here. There's a lot of more teaching of the basics. There's a lot more time for little details. We also do a lot more socializing outside of school. We set up special show choir get-togethers where it's just people in show choir hanging out, knowing each other better.
Show choir has changed me so much. It's made me like come out of my shell a little bit too.
Show choir just becomes such a great atmosphere for me. Like how everyone's so friendly, everyone knows each other, everybody loves what we're doing. We're having so much fun. So I don't know, it's just a build up over the year. Like all of this is going to be a memory for me.
Show choir is amazing. People think it's nerdy, but no, it's like a family. It's like you get to hang out with your friends, sing and dance, and you won't be judged for what you do.
I consider show choir a sport, and this really tries to incorporate all the bonding and stuff, and we're all doing something that we love. If you love to play cross country or do cross country, then go and do that. Show choir, I love performing, so show choir is amazing for me to get a chance to perform and sing and do stuff that I love.
It's like a whole new family, and at first impression you're gonna be like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't sing, I can't dance, but you really can, just because you don't have the
Because you think you don't have what it takes.
You don't have the skill to do so, you will.
I do think right now, I think it's changing. Hopefully it's changing even just this year. I think right now that kids don't think it's cool to be in choir, and I think that starts in elementary school. If they don't think it's cool in elementary school, they're gonna think it's even less cool in middle school and even less cool when it comes to high school. I don't think people hate on the people who are really good singers. I don't think they think it's uncool for them, but I think if they don't think they can sing, they think it's stupid.
Other people, if they think that show choir isn't really cool, it's their own opinion, and they can say, oh, you're just performing, that's it. But the thing is that that's what you see on the outside. A lot of the things that we do happen on the inside, and that's what really makes everyone love it so much.
A ton of my friends, they're like, dude, why are you even in show choir? It's not for guys. It's
I get that so much.
For chicks only. I'm like, I get to go around the world while you stay home and just play on your PS4.
Yeah, there's a lot of it towards guys. A lot of guys think it's stereotypical, like it's not very stereotypical, it's not very masculine in some way. They say it's girly and all that, but I don't really see a problem with it.
Just because we sing and dance at the same time doesn't make us gay.
It's like it's unbelievably fun.
Yeah, like so many people. I've heard people saying that in the hallways, but no, we aren't gay just because we like to sing and dance. We're having fun. You have fun playing video games and doing other stuff. That doesn't make you gay. So just because we're singing and dancing doesn't matter.
If you mean gay, like we're happy, then
yes, we're happy.
I think show choir is actually more work than a sport, as the time that you put into it is way more, considering it goes throughout the whole year. Sports is usually fall, winter, or spring sport, and show choir takes up from September all the way till June.
And there's so much hard work that goes into show choir. I feel like people don't understand that.
It's so much harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Because we purposely make it look easy, which it's not.
All of us have to be like, oh, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's a lot of competitions, and the rehearsals can be really long. We have our choreography marathon, which are sometimes 6 or 7 hour days. The competitions are all day long on the weekends, and these kids give up a lot of time to do this.
Our group has the capability of being that good. We just need to be more entwined and be more as one in the group.
Mr. Sakata was like, one time he said, we're rebuilt. It doesn't matter what anybody else says, we're rebuilt. And I love that he said that, because I think it's really true. And I think we really do have the potential to win.
Well, yeah, choreography weekend, everybody really got that drive, you know, like everybody, that's when we all got on the same page, I guess, to really give it 100%. And that's when everybody really realized how great of a group we can be. And from there, we've been amazing.
The show that I developed sort of creates this vision and takes you through a journey of first creating a vision and knowing what you want to achieve, then persevering through difficulty to achieve it, and then kind of looking back when time was easier, when that's I wish, when you're kind of reflecting back on the younger years, and finally at the end sending a message to everyone to keep on dreaming no matter what it is and what obstacles lie ahead.
It's a big thing on hope and making dreams and being able to go for the dreams. Starting off with one vision, a song about having that dream, having people put you down for that dream and still fighting on.
And then we have our ballad of 100 years, and it's a really touching just moment. Like, you only have like one life to live, so just live it out and do what you have to do.
Third song is basically put the disco ball in the roof, on the ceiling, and then
it's showing like, just remember the times that you had when you were younger and like never forget them, because they could be some of your best times ever.
And then we go to our closer, which is Dream On Dreamer, and it's like, keep dreaming, like don't stop dreaming, like believe in yourself and just keep going, like don't let anything stop you. And then it's all about having a dream and going for it.
The show Glee is a lot different than what show choir is really like.
I haven't really watched Glee that much. I feel like I've seen like commercials, and I feel like Glee is more solo based rather than show choir. We're one group, we move as one. Like everybody counts, you know, like we form one picture.
Our class does not break out in song like that. I wish we did. I wish we knew all the music, and I wish we read each other's mind, and I wish I was Mr. Shoe.
They randomly burst out into song, and I'm walking down the hallway with my friends and we just burst out into song, and on the show they just have like this bond between everyone, and over the course of these like 4 months I have found that bond with everyone.
I totally have made a lot of great close friends. They've all been people that have come to me. They are outgoing. Everyone in this group isn't afraid to be out there and be themselves, and I find that makes it a lot easier to make close friends. And we just all are crazy, so that works.
I love every single person here, and I hope that like I stay close with everyone. And I know people say like these in show choir, like you keep your friends because they're just like you spend so much time together.
I'm best friends with everyone I was in show choir with, basically. All my best friends in show choir for the 4 years I was here are still my best friends. One of them is my boyfriend of 7 years.
Assistant directing the show choir this year has been really a great experience. I wasn't originally going to do it, but my girlfriend really wanted me to help her out with it.
Miss Navarro is doing amazing. She's just like what this program really needs right now. Like I honestly didn't know like what was going to happen after Miss MacGyver last year, and she's doing such an amazing job with us. Like we sound so good.
I really like Miss Navarro the most because one, she's so young that she can relate to all of us. She knows what has happened or what's going on in high school.
It's not about the product, it's how much time and effort all 50 kids put together to one spot, and that journey that puts you on, including me also. When so many people work together towards one common goal, and it takes so much time and energy, the bonds and the experiences you create with those people on the way to putting up a show is really what it's about. So even if you think the product can be a little bit goofier, you don't understand it, it's all about fun.